Good evening. With us from Central Oklahoma, our head coach, Jenny Stidham, players Casey Edwards and Kaylin Schrock. Coach, thoughts on the game, and then we'll open it up for some questions.
Well, it's nice to have a win. Number 2 underneath our belt. It's nice to be able to take off tomorrow and relax a little bit. I thought we did all right. I thought we put a little flat at first, but we pushed some runs across the board, and that's what that was our goal, just push some runs and let Kaylin shut them down, and that's what she did.
Okay, so can you just talk about how big it is to get on the board first here? It seems like there's been a lot of first inning runs this tournament this weekend. Poke one right inside the foul pole. What did you see, and just again, how big was that run early on?
I think getting the first run up on the board is crucial because it gives you a place to start. It can help shut the other team down, and I mean, it just gives you pretty much all the advantages offensively that you need.
Kaylin, follow up. How much easier is it to pitch with the lead there early on?
A lot easier. You know, I can relax. In case Casey got a good thing going, she hits them over, and I go play defense for her. So.
What's been working for you these first 2 games? Strikeouts were a little more down this game from yesterday, but still 5 hits and 99 pitches. Pretty efficient game for you.
We just moved the ball around and changed speeds. I mean, that's really all you can do. I mean, they were a good hitting team, so you just have to keep them off balance.
What do you day off this far in? What do you do with that? As far as
Well, we're gonna.
are we focused, or what's the day off like now?
Well, we're gonna probably practice for a little bit, and then we're gonna enjoy the day. And as my girls will tell you, we're gonna eat a lot of dessert.
Are you banning that?
That's our first thought.
You banned it for the last couple of days, or desserts?
No.
Oh,
Our rule of thumb is that if we're playing a doubleheader and you win both games, you get dessert. If we're playing one game and you win, you get dessert. If you don't win, you don't get dessert. And since we've won the last few games, we have had a lot of dessert, sometimes more than one.
Rick, you have a question?
I'm just curious, Kaylin, about the changing of speeds. It seems, at least one, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to be doing more changing of speeds today than yesterday. Is that accurate? Talk a little bit about your changeup because you throw so hard.
We have to have a change-up, but we mixed that in a lot more today because they were a lot stronger hitters, I feel like, than I faced yesterday, so I had to keep them off balance. And so we just mixed in quite a few more change-ups today than we did yesterday.
I get. We're going back. You talked yesterday about how the conference tournament did not go the way y'all wanted that to go, and then pretty much got thrown back into the same. Well, at least one team was in the same group there the next week, or the very next week in the region. As far as you said, how great everything's been going the last 2 weeks. I just reiterate kind of what you thought was the change between that weekend and what's happened the last 2 weeks. What we've been today and yesterday.
I think there's just sometimes things that spark you that are outside that you decide, hey, you know what? We've made some mistakes, and we're either going to lay down or we're going to rise up. And in this occasion, this team said, hey, we might have played bad, but got a little spark underneath us, and we rose to the occasion.
Was there any kind of? Were you surprised how the conference tournament had gone? I mean, did you leave disappointed, thinking you left a lot of that it was just something to build on? Or
to be honest, I am to blame for the conference tournament because I didn't think that we were going to play, and I think the girls fed off of what I was projecting, and I have to take a lot of credit that I didn't think we were going to go out there and play in those conditions, and we did, and I probably didn't have them ready to play as I should have. So I think that they said, hey, we're not going to let that happen again, and I made sure it wasn't going to happen again, and we were ready to play the next time we stepped on the field.
So there's some poor weather that helped.
Yes, sir.
Was it rain?
We started the first game, and it was 28-degree wind chill.
Perfect
I'm
spring.
old.
Perfect
I'm old
spring
and I
day.
move slow, and then when you add the coldness, I move a little bit slower.
And so the preparation then, knowing that the weather was how it was, the preparation maybe wasn't where you wanted it going into it.
I think we had prepared. I think that my mindset was that we weren't going to play, and maybe I projected a little bit too much on those girls, and maybe I didn't get them fired up about playing the conference tournament. So I feel like I was a major contributor in that factor. But since then, they pick me up. You know, there's times that I make mistakes, just like there's times that they make mistakes. They pick each other up, and they also pick me up. I mean, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but they've got my back. They see, you know, we get thrown out first inning at second base, and she hits a home run the next one. You know, it's picking me up.
Casey, did you agree with that assessment? How the tournament went, where you guys were at?
I mean, she can't take all the blame for that. I think collectively, most everyone out there had a terrible attitude going out, and you know, this game is mostly mental, and you come out there thinking, oh, there's no way that they're going to make us play. You know, that's our fault more so than it is hers, but you know, we just got to come back from that and learn from it. And I think that tournament really was a lot about learning what we were going to be up against and learning how to adjust. So I think we've done it well so far.
Did you feel a difference then, like following Monday when you guys got back on the field, or Sunday whenever you?
Yeah, I felt like we had a lot more energy. You know, we realized that, hey, we can either fall from here or we can pick ourselves back up and get back to where we want to be. And I feel like we're on a pretty good start so far in here.
Last one. Was it a surprise then, like, how in these last two tournaments you played so well, you guys have scored well, you got great pitching. Was that when you said, okay, we're back where we want to be, or was it a quick
You know, I
turnaround?
feel like over the past few weeks we've finally showed up where we want to be. This is the team that we've been all season, and you know, conference was just a minor setback in a major operation.
Thank you.
Thank you.